Easter Island, known as Rapa Nui by its indigenous inhabitants, is a remote island in the southeastern Pacific Ocean. It is known for its large stone statues, called Moai, which were created by the Rapa Nui people between the 13th and 16th centuries. Despite its remote location, Easter Island has become the subject of numerous conspiracy theories and mysteries. In this video, we will explore the history of Easter Island, the creation of the Moai, and the various conspiracy theories that surround the island. Easter Island was first inhabited by Polynesians in the 12th century. The Rapa Nui people who settled on the island were skilled navigators and farmers. They created a thriving society on the island and developed a unique culture that included the creation of the Moai. The Moai are large stone statues that were carved from the volcanic rock on the island. They were created between the 13th and 16th centuries and were used in religious ceremonies by the Rapa Nui people. The creation of the Moai required a great deal of skill and effort, as each statue weighed up to 75 tons. The downfall of the Rapa Nui people began in the late 17th century, when Dutch explorers arrived on the island. The Dutch brought with them diseases that the Rapa Nui people had no immunity to, which resulted in a significant decline in the population. This, coupled with deforestation and soil erosion caused by the Rapa Nui people's use of the island's resources, led to a collapse of the society. The creation of the Moai is still shrouded in mystery. It is believed that the Rapa Nui people used stone tools to carve the statues from the volcanic rock on the island. However, the exact techniques used to create the Moai are still unknown. One theory is that the Rapa Nui people used a technique called ramp and roll to move the statues from the quarry where they were created to their final locations around the island. This involved building a ramp made of stones and logs, and then rolling the statues up the ramp using a system of ropes and levers. Another theory is that the Rapa Nui people used a system of ropes and wooden sledges to transport the statues. This theory suggests that the statues were moved across the island on wooden sledges pulled by large groups of people. Let's get into some of the more popular theories on how the mega statues were created. The aliens theory is a popular conspiracy theory that suggests that the Moai on Easter Island were not created by the Rapa Nui people, but by extraterrestrial beings. The proponents of this theory argue that the Moai are so large and were created using techniques that were beyond the capabilities of the Rapa Nui people. They also point out that some of the Moai have unusual features, such as elongated skulls, which suggest that they may have been created by a different species. However, there is no evidence to support this theory. The Rapa Nui people were skilled stone carvers and had the tools and techniques necessary to create the statues. Additionally, the elongated skulls found on some of the Moai can be explained by cultural practices such as head binding. The aliens theory also ignores the fact that the Rapa Nui people left behind a wealth of archaeological evidence that supports the idea that they were the creators of the Moai. This evidence includes the quarries where the statues were carved, the tools that were used to carve the statues, and the platforms on which the Moai were placed. The lost civilization theory suggests that there was a lost civilization on Easter Island that predates the arrival of the Rapa Nui people. Proponents of this theory point to the fact that the Moai seem to have been created using a different technique than other stone carvings on the island. However, there is no evidence to support the idea that there was a lost civilization on Easter Island. The Moai were created by the Rapa Nui people using techniques that were developed over time. The unique style of the Moai can be attributed to the fact that they were created during a specific period in Rapa Nui history when the people were focused on building large stone structures. The lost civilization theory also ignores the fact that there is no archaeological evidence to support the existence of a pre-Rapa Nui civilization on the island. The only evidence that has been found on the island dates back to the arrival of the Rapa Nui people in the 12th century. The cataclysmic event theory suggests that a cataclysmic event, such as a tsunami or an earthquake, wiped out the Rapa Nui civilization on Easter Island. Proponents of this theory point to the fact that there is evidence of a massive tsunami that hit the island in the past. However, there is little evidence to support the idea that a cataclysmic event was responsible for the downfall of the Rapa Nui civilization. While it is true that a tsunami hit the island in the past, there is no evidence that it had a significant impact on the Rapa Nui people. In fact, the downfall of the Rapa Nui civilization can be attributed to a combination of factors, including deforestation, soil erosion, and the introduction of diseases by European explorers. In the end, Easter Island is a fascinating place that is steeped in history and mystery. While there are numerous conspiracy theories and mysteries surrounding the island, most of these theories lack any real evidence to support them. By exploring the history of Easter Island and separating fact from fiction, we can gain a better understanding of this unique and enigmatic place. Thanks for watch. Oh, you gotta hit that subscribe button and like this video while you're at it.